Howdy folks, we're back out here. I've been trying a few spots the last couple days and then trying to catch perch and to no avail. Today I'm back out here on Green Lake throwing the plopper. I didn't have the camera on or nothing. First cast with the plopper and this decent largemouth. Just smoked it right here by the boat. I seen him coming up out of the weeds and just crushed it right in front of the boat. It was fantastic. There's fish hitting the surface right over here. I gotta get to it. We might have a boomer of a day with this old plopper. Plug in my battery pack, which is a Milwaukee battery. That's all I use for my power on this thing. Is everything I got on here power-wise is powered by Milwaukee battery. So, yep, power my graph with it. I got one for my phone to charge my phone, charge my camera whenever need be. The adapters are pretty cheap. You can get them on Amazon, I guess. I don't buy nothing from Amazon. I refuse to buy from Amazon, so I'll get it off of eBay or someplace else. But there's fish everywhere on my kayak, and that's a big bluegill. There's a really big pumpkin seed right below me, which I might have to throw to here in a second when I get this popper back in. Oh man, this can be a good day, I think. Oh, that's a bass we just let go. There's a bass right next to us swimming. But I think that's the one we just let go. But there's decent bass all around us. I mean, there are nice bass everywhere right here in these weeds. 6.5 feet of water. There's bass. There's big pumpkin seeds, little bass. Trying to get one of these to eat this. I got the B Vibe on right now. Euro Tackle B Vibe 2-inch. Trying to get this big oh, there's a little bass coming at it now. Yep, I got him. It's too funny. Little guy right here next to the boat. Didn't even have any line out. I see that big pumpkin seed still. I have to put a little gulp on it or a chunk of worm or something to get him to eat it. Oh, I got him. He ate it. He slurped that right in. Oh yeah, that's nice. He's not huge, but he's pretty decent pumpkin seed. Look at how pretty that guy is, man. Let's get some sun on him. Real pretty. There's another one over here. There's a bass. He'd be fun on this side. Well, the bass didn't want the old, well, the little bass wanted some beef. I but the bigger one didn't. Fish tank fish the day today, I think. Another little guy. We're on the rod tip. And there are bluegill everywhere. There was a bigger one out here. I got another little bass coming after it. Yep, I got him. I think I've only made a couple casts. Oh, he spit it. A couple casts where I didn't get a bite. They are in the weeds, man. Up shallow. 71-degree water temperature again, so I got that fall feed on now, probably. Here comes the bluegill out of the depths. Oh, there's that bass I just hooked, and he don't know part of it now. That's funny. Talked to a guy. We got to the ramp. He said he was just paddleboard, not a fisherman, but said he's seen a bunch of big fish over here by the drop off. So, and that's I mean, there's just fish everywhere right now. I'm on the edge of the drop off right now, and they're everywhere. There's fish all over. There's bluegill. There's bass, pumpkin seed. There's something right over here. I don't know if it's a bass or a rock bass. Oh, what was that? There's something on it. It's got it. Oh, I think it's a giant. It's a big rock bass. I thought that's what it was. he took a ripping around real quick. There he goes again. Oh man, too funny. Oh, I like to net these guys because they'll break out pretty fast. And he's stuck the hook. There he is. Oops, sorry for the belly smacker there, buddy. The rock bass log. I was getting a rock bass off a couple of videos ago. It was right over here. I just saw it and casted to it. And when I saw him tonight, I left a little farther and he went after it once. There's that log right on it. Went after it once and then spit it. A couple of bluegill attacked it, and I had to let it sink deeper and deeper and deeper until he finally just slurped it right in. Oh, there's something. Oh, another rock bass. Oh, a little largemouth, I think. I don't know if you saw that, but he got some air. I'm gonna have to throw that plopper around a little more too, though. Wish the perch bite was as good as the bite over here. Something bit at it, but I caught a few perch on Saturday. No, the biggest one I caught was 8 inches. And yeah, I talked to a guy that said that him and his buddy had 47 keepers and they were all jumbos. So what jumbo is to him, 12 or 13 inches or something, probably at least. Yeah, and I couldn't find any, but he said they quit biting for them too. So I started out in 10 feet of water and moved around, I guess, to some deeper stuff as the fish kept moving. Something bit it. There's something down there, but I can't tell what they are. I know there's a little bluegill down there, but there was something a little bit bigger down there. But what it was, I don't know. Might have been just a little bigger bluegill. There's the Rocco log, but I don't see any Roccos on. I think everything's scattered throughout the weeds right now. There's a little bass right over here. I'm trying to just double check to make sure there's nothing on the Rocco log. I can get a cast right onto it where I want it. What was that? I feel like there's something right underneath the kayak. Oh, something. No, that was just in that boat. Oh, must probably that guy up there felt something though. There's some big old minnows through here. Holy jeepers. Go easy on that water, puppy dog. Yeah, it's rough stuff. Okay. You'll work it out. Oh, like there's a boat behind me, but I don't see nothing. Make a few more casts with this around a little bit, and then we'll throw the plopper some more and see if we can't catch some more topwater. That's why we came out here, was for some topwater blow-ups. Won't be long, it'll be cold. There'll be slush-covered lakes all over the place to try to fish on. Because we'll get about 2 inches of ice, and then we'll get about 6 or 8 inches of heavy wet snow, and it just slops the lakes right up and it makes them suck. So yeah, we deal with a lot of slush around here lately, last few years. A little bass just hanging out, man. He won't bite this thing, but he's hanging out. Maybe throw on a gulp. Little teeny bluegill just want to attack it, but I don't want him to. I want something bigger to attack it. Something attacked it right off the bat. It was tiny, but it attacked it like instantly. I don't know if it's one of them shiners or the little bat. Oh, it's a school of big shiners. Yep, there they are. Little bass and shiners. Oh, that bluegill's got a black face. Wouldn't it be cool to catch him? One side of his head's black. Very cool. And there are just Dozens of little fish everywhere, man. That's why the bass are up in here feeding in the shallows, because all the little ones are up here now. Again, it's more. There's something better than this grass right here. Looks like a rock bass. Here he comes. He got it. Here he comes. Not as big as the last rock bass, but it's a nice little rock bass. There you go. I seen him just hanging out down there in the bottom, just chilling. He dropped that big beef eye right in his face, and he was like, "Oh, what is that? Oh, easy lunch." Yeah, he was right on the bottom. It's 6 feet of water, but it looks like it's 2 or 3 feet of water. It's so clear. Definitely some stuff down in the water. Little bluegill. And big old shiners. There's some bigger sunfish and bluegill mixed in here and there, but I'm assuming the big bluegill are probably still out deep. Bluegill and sunfish. Well, they're all sunfish, I guess, but... Ooh, there's a nice perch. Look at there. Where did he go? There's a perch on it, but it's not that. Well, there's the big one. There's 3 perch down here with a bunch of little bluegill, but there's one really nice perch. I don't know where he went to again. Oh, there he is. I got one of the smaller perch. And there he goes. And the bigger one's taken off, or he took off. I just come past one little perch, but the bigger one's gone. Oh, another perch trying to bite it. The bigger one's right there. Bigger one's definitely more cautious. Right. The little perch is still attacking it, but I have some live minnows too, so another perch is attacking it. The bigger one's coming over to check it out, or he was till I hooked that one. Oh, there he goes. He's going this way. I don't know where he went. The little perch are still attacking it, but Not sure where the bigger one. Oh, there he is. He's right in front of the boat. It wasn't a huge perch. Might have been 8 or 9 inch. Not a giant, but it's supposed to be getting some pretty good sized perch in here again from what I was told last winter, but I don't know. Oh. Little bluegill, big shiner minnows. You get to where there's no weeds, there's no fish. Shocking, I know. Should probably put something smaller on there, but there's a nice perch. Oh, that was a big perch, man. Oh, there's 2 big perch down there. 2 really big perch. 2 really big perch. Not monsters, but they're keeper perch. Oh, he bit it and I took the hook out right out of his mouth. Got him. Alright. It's a nice perch. We got something for him. It's called a poor man's live well. Alright. I have to put down my anchor and toss around here a little bit. There's perch in here. This area here. Because there was 2 of them that come up to it right off the bat. I want to drop my anchor down here and just quick tie off here. The other one went over this way somewhere, so something bit, but I don't know what it was. And that fish will stay alive in that net. And because if I don't catch any more nice perch to take home for dinner, then I'll just let that one go. The other one that was with him was bigger. Oh my God, what is that? What the hell? Something just broke me off. There's a giant bass right there. What the hell? Wonder why did it do that? I thought that was a giant perch coming at me for a moment, but it was just Like a bass, some kind of, probably a smallmouth, maybe a largemouth. I don't know. It's a decent sized bass. I guess I got a tiny jig head on, because that one is gone. What's my other box? There it is. Oh, look at that big bluegill. Oh my god. Sunglasses off. Regular glasses on. I don't have many more. Oh my god. Pliers. You know, here trying supposed to be catching this stuff. I'm supposed to be out here catching bass here. I'm trying to catch. I can't help myself. I'm a panfish lover at heart, man. I just gotta catch them panfish. And well, perch ain't technically a panfish, I guess. At least here in Michigan, they're not really a panfish. Ought to be on our panfish species. Keep 25 panfish, perch, or crappie type of bait, tower type of fish, and then you can keep 25 perch here in Michigan. I think I'm gonna put on a gulp minnow. Replace this line in this pool pretty soon. It's starting to get twisty, or take about 5 or 6 feet off it. I really want to find some more of those big perch. That would be fantastic. That's been my goal the last few days. I just have to pick up the anchor and no, guys. Oh, well, you can bite. You're their big bluegill. Or every little fish in the sea that wants to bite it. Bluegill on. I've got a feeling I'm going to be wading through a bunch of these. Let me get off this anchor, I guess, and just... There's not a whole lot of wind today, so... I think you're trying to find some more of those perch. I just gotta have to stick to the weeds, probably. The big ones just run from that gulp, man. Big bluegill, anyway. Oh, that one chased it down. It's a nice bluegill. Come on. He's feisty bluegill. Oh, what happened? The graph shut off. When I was digging around underneath there looking for that box, I hit the cord and trying to get this thing to turn. What is going on? I had a weed on there or something. Just throw a minnow out on the bobber. Trying to snail into some of them perch. Something bit it and I pulled it right out of his yapper, but I ripped the bait, of course. We're not turning the best because we got the live well on one side of the kayak, plus we have the bait container on the other side. So I'm going to take one and put it to the other side. Starting to get frustrated here. Oh, where's my bait? Bait's on the bottom. Let me just hook that to there. Just keep my eye out for some more perch. Oh, here's a big old pumpkin seed. Nipping at it. Oh, we got it. Oh, and he spit it. little one, they just tearing his gulp to pieces. Perch and blue, the perch, I just hit that thing with nothing on it. So with a little bluegill. Perfect time to put this fishing more minnow back on. Everything wanting to bite. Pretty much everything wanting to bite. I can find some more perch. This is right around the area where I was at when I had them two in. Not saying that big one's still here, but I can see extremely well. Really looking for perch, man. I'd really like to find some more of them perch. Like, honestly, I love me some perch dinner. I got some in the freezer, but fresh. Woohoo! Look out, baby. Perch is my favorite. I think the sharpest turning kayak in the shack, but it gets the job done. Oh, they snapped off the tail off that thing. Wow. Okay then. Nice fine how do you do? Oh, there's a big perch. Something, I got something on. Little bluegill. Of course, you got Jet Ski Johnny gonna come over and rip through here. I don't know where the perch went. That was a nice perch. There's a smaller perch. behind me here. They're tearing this thing up already too. What the heck? He ripped it already. Fish on that thing and just tore it all to pieces. There's that big perch. I think he went down deep in the weeds here. Yeah, that scurvy dog. He's out. I'm looking for perch. I don't know what broke me off. That was weird. There's some perch. He'll keep. He ain't huge, but there was another one down here, another bigger one, but oh my goodness. Sorry. There's a big explosion behind me. We got poly pontooner out here. I have no idea where my bait's at. I got fish chasing it all over the place, hitting on it. There's rock bass down there, there's bluegill down there. The rock bass changed his mind. They beat the snot out of that bait too. Just make it a little bit shorter. Just looking for perch. There with the bad view there, folks. I need you barking at puppy. Perch are definitely scattered. One here, one there, two there. I'll put up your umbrella here in a minute for you, puppy. It's getting pretty warm already. Got the fan on her for her already, but perch, big perch, big perch. Trying to get it past the little one to get to the one big one. Come on. What in the world tarnations is going on with this hook? Yeah, that one probably ain't gonna make it. There's a big old perch right there that's the little ones just keep, it's impossible to get it down to the big ones first. Sorry, little bass. Damn it, that was the big perch. There's two really nice ones right down here. Oh, there's a really big one. And he's just swimming away. Damn it! That tail keeps getting caught on the friggin' hook. It's pissing me off. two really big perch. I'm gonna have to put on the tungsten, I think, to get it so it sinks faster. And there's some big perch right here. I don't want to bite though. Fuck, man, they don't want the minnow either. Where did they go? Oh, with that one, he's gone. Oh, well, the other big one took off too. They were cruising the sand edge here. couple bee vibes left. Bass all over, bluegill. Here I am struggling looking for turkey. Move it in there, you stupid thing. Oh my god. Oh, I hooked the... Oh, god damn. Always something, man. Always something. I'm hooked into the bait bag, so if I ruin the hook... Oh, goodness gracious, man. If I knew one thing, it's a dozen things. Just stupid. I'll be right back, folks. I got me a bluegill. Oh, not a tungsten. I put a tungsten on. There's a bunch of them right below the boat here, so I had to try to catch one of them. Oh, okay. Break. Alright, we're back at it. Holy. Oh my god, look at the size of that bass. That thing is 6 pounds. 5 or 6 pounds, guaranteed. He is a monster. Oh my god. That was a giant bass. I mean a giant bass. That could have been my new PB. And he was a monster, man. Literal monster. Holy cow. I don't know where he was just seen the kayak and he bailed, but oh my god. That thing was massive. Massive. Every bit of 5 pounds. Probably pushing 6. That was a big old bass. Big old bass. He was on a mission to get the hell away from me, that's for sure. He was big. He was a giant bass. I would have loved to have caught him. Not on the ultralight, because I don't think I would have been able to land him on the ultralight. Too many weeds around, I think. But man, that thing was a monster. Monster. It was a monster bass. I threw the beaver, I bet him on. He was like, He took off. He was out of here. Oh, that thing was massive. Massive. I can't stop thinking about that bass. It was thick too, man. I mean, thick. I didn't know if this is the area I saw that huge explosion earlier too. We've been going for over an hour. We hadn't even gone 100 feet from the boat ramp, 100 yards from the boat ramp. And we're having all this fun. It'd be way more fun if I could hook that monster bass. Holy Jesus. That thing was a duker. Man, that was... Sorry, folks, I can't help myself. That was a giant fish. I wish you could have seen it. I thought it was a carp at first until it turned, and I was like, nope, that is not a carp. That was a... Pretty sure it was a giant largemouth. Oh man, I wasn't even looking. Something attacked us. There's that giant, oh, it's a giant smallmouth. I mean, it is a giant smallmouth. I got slack in my line. I mean, I just seen that big fish again. It's not the one I got on my hook, but that big giant fish was just over here next to the boat. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. How'd you do that? He got himself hooked to where he's hooked in the side, but it's the hook's just stretched out apart. You can't pull him. There we go. Little smallmouth. I see a big fish. I see. Oh, where's that tangled up? What the? Didn't take long to catch that one on the popper. Make sure you guys are clean. That big one's hanging out right over here though. I just seen him again, so I don't know if we'll get him on top water or not, but I'm gonna try. I keep looking for him. That's what I was doing when that smallmouth I caught just hit. I was looking for that big one. And I'm pretty sure that big one's a smallmouth, so. I'd love to catch him on some top water, man. That would be spectacular. It's a giant fish. Should throw the bobber right over there with one of them big minnows on. Floppers hook themselves a lot, that's for sure. Spectacular. Just grab a hold of the other line with. I guess I had too much tail on that hanging out. Oh well. Didn't break it though. Oh, backlash though. Guess I should have checked that before I made a cast. Because now I got an issue. Here we go. Back in action. The bass is still on my mind. I've seen him a couple times. He's hanging out in this area here, so I gotta throw one of them big minnows on the bobber rod or something to get him. I'll get him. Well, I'll try to get him. Can't guarantee I'll get him, but you know, it is what it is. Only in 7-8 feet of water too, where they're hanging out. I always tie on a swim bait too. I'm thinking that fish ain't gonna hang around here too much, but there's nothing here. There's no weeds. He's gonna be back in that stuff again in the cover. I would assume. I see bluegill down there. Little bluegill, little bass, little bigger bluegill, little bigger bass. I think that's what the rock bass. They got the bluegill. That's a tank. I'm pretty sure it's a rock bass. It might be a giant pumpkin seed. It is a giant pumpkin seed. Or a shell cracker. I don't know. It's pretty big, pretty big fish. Look at that, folks. That's pretty. He's just a hair over 8. Almost 8 1/4. One more look at him. Beautiful fish. He was digging that, yeah, B-Vibe. The Euro Tackle B-Vibe. It's a purple color. I don't know what color exactly it is, but of course it's the only pack I bought. We tore the shit out of it. That was uncool of you. That's okay though, he was a big one. I thought it was a rock bass, it was so big. When I first was seeing it, I was like, oh man, I couldn't tell if it's a rock bass or a bluegill. There's something big swimming over that way. I think it was a rock bass, but I'm not sure. Trying to get this piece of weed off of here, a piece of grass, and I keep bumping the rod butt with my knee, sending it flying. That's just always fun. I just want to go up to this corner a little bit here, and then I would turn around and go back the other direction. I just seen a big fish swimming over here, but I don't know where it went. I turn my back and turn the other direction. I don't see it no more. see some perch. No big ones, just smaller ones, but little guy. This tungsten, I can kind of steer it away from the smaller ones. Some of them are keepers that are down there, but the perch are all about the size like just caught. But nice to know the perch are right up here on the edge. Seem to be in the same type of ground the other ones were. A little right on the sand edge where it's just real weedy to the sandy part. And then it thins out. It seems like that's where the perch are kind of hanging out. Nice rock bass. Oh, he hit it and then he spit it. Hit it and spit it. Where did he go? Oh, he's still sitting down there. He's going this way now. You just take your eyes off them and they just disappear. See some little bass. I think they see my jig coming. The tungsten moves pretty fast. Oh, come on, where's some more big fish? Big fish. Big fat fish. Just try to toss out here to the deep. Don't catch nothing, we'll turn around, start working our way back. I'll work our way up the shoreline. Kayak is covered with spider webs. Since we got out here. It's crazy. It's crazy, boomer. Well, that sun's getting right back on you again, isn't it? I'm gonna start to face the shoreline, tail end out. You're in a lot of water, aren't you, puppy? Alright. Had to go potty. Back at it. Throwing the plopper. Looking for that giant fish. That'd be freaking fantastic. Just coming up on the edge of the drop off right now, so 18 feet, 16 feet of water. You can see the weed sticking up in the corner where that bass was hanging out. I see some perch, so definitely there's a perch. Speaking of perch, but it's a small one. It looks like it was by itself. And 87 feet of water here, basically. There's one small perch, but it's by itself. Good girl, Allie Belly. She's watching the other puppies over there. One's in the water, one's up on the shore there. She sees them. Bet you sweet little tucka she sees them. They're like very, 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 very little wind today. Just a little breeze here and there. Which is good to be able to see in the water. Not sure how good it is for the flopper, but for top water. But I already caught 2 fish that was like this still, so I don't know. We'll keep on throwing until we see something we want to try to catch on the ultralight, like some perch. I got 2 in the basket, not on the net, so I can catch 4 or 5 more for a meal. It'd be awesome. If not, I'll just set them free. They still look good back there. Where's the stringy ding dingy? There it is. Oh yeah, there's still frisky down there. Frisky. As long as you don't pack too many fish in there, it'll be good in there for a while. Stupid spiders. This is that no man's zone where they would just. Oh my god! Look at that giant smallmouth. 2 of them. Oh my god! Holy Hannah Montana! I think it's definitely hanging out in this corner. Alright. That one made my heart race. It was with another one. They were both pretty good size, but the one was definitely, yeah. That's a giant, it was a giant small one. Probably the same one. But it was giant. Giant, giant, giant. Should be pretty good depth. Might be just a little bit shallower. Steel bobber rod. Threading the needle. This is a bottom, I don't know what they call them, but it's a windproof float basically. It's a little shorter than it used to be. It used to be a little longer, had more colors on it, but I broke it. They're expensive. Well, they weren't when I got it, but they're expensive now. This one, it looks like, it looks like we've seen better days, so we'll just toss them out there real quick and See if something will eat it. Alright. I'm just gonna let that minnow hang out there. I'm gonna sit around here a little bit. Go to the other side. Wait and see if something takes down that big old minnow. I hope so. Ooh, got something on the ultralight here. It seems pretty heavy. I think a small bass, perhaps. Oh, it's a giant perch. What is going on with my net? It's not a giant perch, but it's a good eater. Oh yeah, Fat Tuesday. It's a little over 9. You reeling this bobber rod. Alright. We have a few more perch like that. What do you think? 9 inches? Good eater size. That was real along his edge, so maybe there's more along here. Excuse me. Perch like the purple too. Purple nurple. Well, now we got 3 fish in the net, the basket, whatever you want to call it, live well. Something, had something. On the dinky perch. On the dinky bass. My graph just died. That almost looks like a baby smallmouth. It is a baby smallmouth. Look at that. That's amazing. Look how pretty that little fish is. Alright, well, there you go. I think my battery died for my graph. I got another one, but I'm not really even using it, so. love to see that thing go under. And that big old bass be on the end of it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. At least it ain't looking good to happen. What? I'm trying to see what's going on there, yeah. Better? Can you see over there now? Monkey do? I can't believe this minnow's not getting chewed on. Of course, we're on the rod tip. Why not? Just here because that minnow don't look very lively. That might be why he's not getting bitten. He wasn't very lively when I put him on there. What's all that sass? Oh, quit. Okay, this is where that I keep seeing that big one. So don't know if we'll catch that big one, but it's hanging out around in this corner somewhere. Would you shush? Come on, monkey. Oh, what the heck? What is going on? How did it get like that? I don't understand how it got all tangled up. What the world? Somehow everything got hooked on the barb of the hook and made a disaster out of everything. What in the holy terror? Can't catch no fish like that. I know. Oh, the big fish is over here somewhere. No idea where. Probably won't bite nothing I got anyway. But you never know. Always a chance. It'll probably bite this stupid thing. It's ultralight. That'd be crazy. That might be a state record. Grass. Old dweebs, man. Thought I had that monster. Couldn't even see where that one went with the sun being so bright. I don't know where Chungy went, but I'm sure he'll be around this area. We're just gonna start headed the other direction. We might come back this way on the way out whenever we get done. this side. That way it won't be easily tangled in the weeds, because it'll be the deeper side. Gotta remember the tungsten drops pretty quick. Excuse me. Yeah. If I start finding some more fish to bite, I'll get back with you. We'll start it back up. Alright. We're just keeping her rolling along. Got another perch on the minnow. And just caught a small bass on the beeline. My graph died, but I got another battery. I just don't feel like putting it on right now. We're not really using it anyway. We weren't just looking at the bottom, so don't have to use the graph. Well, I had a fish on or what? But it felt like I had a fish on. Piece of grass for sure. I think I got some weeds. Yep. perch are getting a little rowdy in the net. Still looking for more of them. Yeah, it's still up. Hey, now. You're getting this wet. Splish splash in this. Alright, we gotta find some more fish here. Spling dong. There's a bluegill. Pay attention. We're reeling into the eyelets. Be chipping my tip top. That's bullshit. I think they're splashing the hell out of me back there. I'm on rock bass log. There's a rock bass down there, and he's got it. Oh yeah, there we go. Little Rocco off the Rocco log. go. That was fun. I'm surprised no bass have smashed that minnow yet. Oh, your snibbles? Your chew treat? Shoe bone? I forgot I had it in there. Get back in a little bit of jail over here. I think I'm in weeds. Weeds, yep. Weeds. This tungsten definitely sinks a lot faster than that little lead one. That is for sure. Like 3 times as fast before, or 4. You just go through zones where there's a bunch of fish and then there's nothing. Even where there's weeds at, there's sometimes just like here, there's just no fish. It's crazy. A lot of grass though. I'll tell you that. For free. Free. You want to make a potty break, do you? Okay, hold on. Yes, dear. Your nails are sharp in my back. Where the heck is the hook? Alright, folks, we're gonna take a quick break here. Take her in to go potty. And we'll get back with you when we get back on the water. Little break. I lost the perch. I forgot all about them when I skidded up on shore. the net got out of water, and 2 of the 3 got out. So yeah, I got one left, one that was hooked deep, of course. I just had another one on here a minute ago, but yeah, I tried to horse it, I think, and it came off right at the boat. Well, I caught it right below the boat, but so yeah, we're just trolling along looking for some more. I'm pulling the minnow behind us somewhere. Got a little more line on that. Get the minnow on that. Just trolling along. I don't see nothing. I'll just cast ahead and keep trolling on this edge. It seems like where the perch are at. They're running this edge, so I just keep traveling along here, looking in the water. I might find a few more, make up for what I lost. Yeah, it's just my luck. It happens. It wasn't meant to be. That's all. That's all. It happens. It's called fishing. So they say. I like catching. Been doing a lot of fishing the last couple days. I'm not catching much, so nice to catch some fish finally, even though there's some big breaks in between. It's very hard to see that thing in the water with that green head and that purple tail. I just hooked myself on the plopper. Charming. Get out of here, plopper. That little bastard just beating up on that thing. Little bitty bass, little bitty bass. The old minnow's still floating under the bobber, so nothing on that yet. Pull the plopper out and I put this away, and then I seen that perch, and I was like, oh, there's part of my dinner that got away. Oh, too funny. No one's better than none. And I still might catch another one or two or whatever. Probably go to a plopper here in a second. Scooting along just for vertical jigging this thing, see if I get anything to come up to it. I don't know. Fish are pretty scattered. They're in little pockets. Oh, I think we're on a weed. Hope it didn't break off. Might have though. Well, we lost a minnow. That's okay. I just set that there. Okay. Plopper or stopper. Okay, here we go. A little whopping and a plopping. I should be throwing this on the yellow rod. It's 6 inches longer. It's easy to pick up that long line on the water. But this thing works better. I like this reel. I've caught some nice walleye on this combo with a little small crankbait. Oh boy. Cactus Jack in the house. Hello. Forgot this thing cranks line pretty fast. Come along, let's go fishing for whatever hell wants to bite. Da 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 da. Sorry, I can't help myself sometimes. It's been a pretty decent day. Not great, but not terrible. Nice I could catch that giant. Well, at least a few more on the flopper. There's a bunch of weeds on the surface over here. You know, the problem with where I was at over the weekend trying to perch fish is there was just so many weeds on the surface like this. All the grass is getting chopped up and floating to the surface. Hi. That was almost spectacular. So yeah, it's really hard to throw top water with all this grass. So I think we got something else on there. Oh, we hooked ourselves again. Let's see. Oh no, it's a piece of grass. Huh. Maybe we should try trolling a little bit. I got a little cranker already on the yellow rod. Do a little cruise, a little troll. There's a couple of little shallower baits. Maybe. Ah, squeaky feet. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Change plans. Take this. That there. That there. That's a little Berkeley flicker shad, the small one. It's a warrior lure painted color. I forgot to plug it back in once we got back out of the potty break. So I just got on a couple small Berkeley flicker shads. They are painted by Warrior Lures. So yeah, we're just gonna troll these along, enjoy the evening, see how many weeds we can hook up on our lines. Hopefully not much, but I can see there's a bunch over here, so we'll just rip along here for a little bit, see if we can catch anything. We're in 17 feet. I can see the bottom. Oh, there's like a wood pallet or something down there with a bunch of rocks on it. I can mark that spot. I had to come fish in the wintertime. "15 feet of water." Could probably use the bigger flicker sheds, but I think these are number 5 or 50 or something, or 30, something like that. They're the smaller ones. You see the bottom down there. You see weeds all over down there. There's 13.5 feet. Try to stay around that 13-foot range. I'm not sure how deep these ones only. I think they'll maybe 9 or 10 foot. Not really sure. You just don't want to drag bottom on too hard. Keep checking them for weeds, but it's trolling. Changed the battery in the graph so I could keep the water depth I want. Or at least try to keep it within reason. Keep my speed going. I'm doing 1, 2, we're at 1.1, 1.2 right now. So just over a mile an hour. Don't look out the seagulls, they're flocked, they're swirling over top. It's an actual flock of seagulls. Fantastic, you all. They can pop. There's a fish. We got a fish. We got a fish. We got a fish. We got a small perch. It's kind of what I was hoping to maybe get a hold of with some perch. He's a little too small to keep, but I think we just hooked ourselves. We did. Ouch. cool. Well, that worked, or so to speak, for what I was hoping for. This is the art school. Interlocking art school. It's pretty busy in the summertime. Kids come from all around the world to come here, I guess, from what I'm told. So there's some pretty big name musicians that come here in the summertime too to do shows. I'm assuming they've been here themselves or something too. I'm not sure. Probably back off that drag a couple clicks maybe. Yeah. Cool. 13.5 foot, 13 foot of water. Just under 1 mile an hour. Well, a little over 1 mile an hour now. 1.03 or 8 or 6 or something. So we keep right around 1 or so. I should get some kind of front camera mount, I guess, so when I'm trolling I can put you guys up on the front. You can see what's going on back here. Getting a little bit deep for these to work effectively. But then you never know. A lot of fish can be suspended, so. I see a log sticking up out of the water over here. Probably gets shallow, it gets shallow pretty fast, so yeah, it's already starting to buck up a little bit. Oh yeah, nice froggy loggy. Oh, we got something on. Probably another small perch. Super small perch. It's almost as big as the bait. That's fine. That's 2 on that rod. Maybe it's the depth. Put a slider on here and I can do 2 baits. There's a little bluegill. You guys want to pick the art school part of it here. It's pretty busy around there in the summertime. Teachers come from all over the world. Kids come from all over the world. It's pretty crazy. Other fish on. Oh, we come off. It's there for a second. Okay, put it back off on that drag again, just a hair. He was thumping it though. There's something there. I don't know if it's a fish or weeds, but there's definitely something there. Probably weeds. Yep. I think we got a little bit too shallow for it. That one just got weeded up. Leave it kind of short line in the shallower stuff. Clean this one off now. Oh, something just hammered that. Something absolutely clobbered that. Definitely need a better tip top on this rod. When I built it, I ordered a tip top, but it didn't fit. What the heck? Must have hit into a weed or something. Got a pom-pom on its tail. We're in just too shallow right now. Oh, I guess we just left in short line. This is gonna end badly, I think. Something big just slam basted the surface over here, so I'm gonna toss this one over here and crank it through. See if it's still in the area and wants to bite. It's getting later. Probably should just put the plopper back on, throw the plopper everywhere. You see one more top water blow up. We'll put the flopper back on and get to town. But until then, we're just gonna rip these along and hopefully we can hook a couple more nice fish, perch or whatever. Still pretty shallow. I have to keep an eye out, make sure we don't get hung up in the weeds. Ah. Need to move my seat one notch further closer. Oh. That was a weed. I was hoping it was a fish. It'd have been a big one. We gotta get out a little deeper here. Yeah. Oh, I got a fish. Feels like I might have a fish on. Oh, no, it's not a fish, but a streamer. Rip and drag that through that weed because it was getting stuck. We gotta get out of this shallow stuff. Too darn shallow. It's a big old flat. It's like 5.5 foot. But it's full of bluegill in the springtime. I think there's all kinds of old beds in here. I have to remember that. Mark this spot. You know, how far does this go out 5 feet? I wouldn't quit all the way in the rod holder. I guess if I wanted to follow the contour, I should probably have pulled up the map. Contour map, but I did not. So we got up shallow. There's some weeds down here. That means we're getting ready to drop off. Start to cut a little bit. Some weeds we might get hung up in. Tackle box shoved in below me, scared the shit out of me. Fish on. Little perch. But he's got, oh, he's only got two of the hooks. Little school of baby bass. It's okay, Allie Belly. Just a couple doofuses on the shore. It's okay, babe. I think we got some weeds on the other one, so we'll set this one ablaze again. Bring this in. Try to keep paddling. This one's got some grass. I don't know if we can catch on this one with weeds so far. I can't remember the colors, but if you go on the Warriors website, I'm sure you can find them. I think I just picked up a weed on that one. Sometimes you can just give her a rip and it'll come off the weeds. And the weeds will come off the hook if it's there, the bait, or wherever they hooked on it at. Some tall weeds up through here too, so we'll probably get snaggled up here and there. Ah, my feet are getting down too low because my seat's too far back. I have a bunch of these small crankbaits that are unpainted. I think we're either got fish, really big fish on, or we got weeds on. Oh, we got a fish on, I think. No, I think we got weeds on. Yep. Darn it. I was hoping it was a big fish. Overrun there. No big deal. I keep my spools pretty loose. Let the magnetic braking do its job. But I never adjusted it for that light bait yet, so. Just like that, we're at 14 feet. Wish these chairs had armrests on them. I'll have to fab up something. Fabbed up some extensions for the seat. Made the seat about 3.5 inches higher than what it was originally. Got a guy trying to cut inside of us with a pontoon boat. Oh, lost. Had a hit on, had one on, lost him, came off. It was definitely the fish because it was jumping around. Dang it. I don't know how they can do that with treble hooks. I think you got weeds on this one. A lot of weeds, evidently. Not for a whole dang antipasta salad. Oh. Whew. Yes, sir. We can make a salad with that. This one's weeded up. There you go. Rolling in a little shallower again. We can stay in the 11 and 12 foot range. I think we're okay. Even in the 9 foot, we're. Oh, we got something in here. Oh, it's something pretty big. A smallmouth, maybe? No, it's a pretty nice perch, though. Ooh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Cranking for perch. It's a pretty fish. Hey, hey, hey. Perfect timing. That's the color there, folks. Chartreuse head, pink with like darker pink dots on it. Chartreuse, however you want to pronounce it. Cranking for perch. Get back out deeper again. I don't let too much line out till we get a little farther out. Oh, baby bass coming out to see us. Rip through that. I just cranked over a rock bass. I'm cranking up some weeds on this side. The wind's blowing in this way and it's picking up some. Whoa! Oh my God! Something cranked that thing. I was barely moving. The whole kayak shook. Oh my God! That's a rock bass. Oh my God! He shook the entire kayak when he hit that stinking little crankbait. Oh my word! That was impressive. I don't know what to. I thought I got hit by another boat. Don't go crazy. Don't go crazy. There we go, folks. Little Rocco Taco. Come on, get off of there. I was reeling one up to check it, clean off the weeds, and it was almost stopped, and that thing just crushed it. Shook the whole kayak. Felt like I hit a rock, is what it felt like. There was a big thump, and then my rod was just doubled over. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Don't want to get too much line on them, still pretty shallow. Big tall weeds all over. I'm gonna run out of Mountain Dew. Fish on. Oh, I lost him. That was definitely a fish too. This is definitely getting under the weeds. Lots of weeds just a few feet below the surface. I know we're getting snaggled up and down. Well, yes. We got the weeds on this line. It's the whole weed on this line. Yes, look at that. Salad al du jour. Soup du jour. Salad du jour. No bite on that one, sitting still this time. See, we're just too shallow for these to work efficiently. So many weeds to dealt with in here. Trim that off later. Thought there was a spider on my forehead. It was the stupid piece of string off the brim of the hat. I was like, what the hell? What the? Sorry about the sun blinding you there. Hope it's not too bad. Yeah, I noticed yesterday when I was out perch fishing that every rod I had in the boat was one I built, and every reel on them rods was a Cast King. I guess that's a good thing, because They're inexpensive. We're getting really deep and really shallow again. Now we're in 7 foot of water. We'll definitely be gobbling some grass. Well, yeah, they're inexpensive and they're really nice. Good quality. Never had any problems really so much with any of them. I got a bearing and the kestrel on the handle on one of the knobs. It clicks. I mean, it's done that since I've had it, so that's why you see me switching switching knobs all the time when I'm reeling in. When I switch knobs, because it's on a clicky bearing. Plus, once you get one warmed up, you feel that warm handle. It's like, oh, that one's cold. That ain't what I want. We could get one on the purple reel. The yellow rod. That one's the King Kestrel Virus. The purple one. It's the VFS model. It's a really nice reel. You can't get them in the US, so you gotta get them on China. But they're nice reels. They make them in that purple and like a baby blue color, which I'm definitely not a baby blue color kind of guy. I don't mind some purple. It's pretty cool purple. It reminds me of some Palm Crazy purple on an old Mopar or something really cool. Getting a little deeper, we can a little more little line out. Back to drag off on there. There we go. I'll have to turn around and head back towards the ramp pretty soon. What's up with this one? Doesn't want to. Can't see it working. Well, it's all good. Usually you can the rod tip will shake quite a bit more. And with these was, just wasn't doing it. So I was suspicious. See, now you can really see the tip moving. There's a loon. Big loon Magoon. We just hooked a weed. Oh, we got a fish over here. Oh boy, it's a nice fish too. Yeah, well, buddy, here we go. I did not get that. Oh man, I don't know what we got, but it's fighting. Must be a big smallie or something, maybe. Well, it's staying down, so oh, here it comes. Got a bunch of weeds on it. That's just a big old rock bass. My goodness. All that excitement for just a rock bass. There you go. Rago taco. Just like that, we're in 17 feet of water. Got a little grass on his face. I use my thumb a lot on my spoolers for drag, so I don't always let the reel do the work, but sometimes I do. There's something on this one, keep the grass on this one too, I think, but that's okay. Yep. Oh, it just came off. Wait to get us in closer here. There's the Looney Tune. Doo 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 doo. Looney Tune, Looney Tune. Alright, rock on. Rock on! Do 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 do. Puppy's probably getting hungry. It's past dinner time. Eleven feet is the water. Okay, puppers? Uh-oh. Oh. Indigestion or something going on? I'll get you some more Tums when we get home tonight. Give her the old throat rub. We're getting in the shower. Okay? We'll head home pretty quick here. We'll turn around. Once we get up by this boathouse skeleton, we'll burn around the other direction. Start throwing the plopper, I think, because there's another fish just hit the surface right there. Well, at least we caught a fish on this one. I'll have to come back out another day and just troll for. Don't have much time. Opening day of bow season starts in 2 days, so I'll be doing some bow hunting. If it gets too hot, I'll be kayaking or something, but yeah, I definitely won't be kayaking a whole lot longer though. I'm gonna put the plopper on here. I got a bunch of weeds on this one. Yes, sir. Sorry, folks. One of those top water clips. like that. Pop her on. Cranky off. Plop our way back to the boat ramp. I think the wind might just blow us right down that way. That'll be alright. Da, 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 dee, da, da, dee, da, dee, dum. I'd rather be facing shore though. Let's get back into some shallower water for this deal. Dropped off pretty fast on us there. The old loon over there hanging out. Oh, he's under. He under. It's the loons from down under. I like it when it hits the water and gets blown up on instantly. That's what we have. That's when I like it. That's awesome. Or that very first one this morning. I seen it coming through the weeds and just blew it up. That was cool too. To see him coming at it was cool. Hell, I can be in that 8 foot range, 7 foot range, and I have to worry about snagging up with the weeds. Oh, puppy dog. My buddy Jerry told me that there's a certain color that he really likes. It's a weird name of a color. I can't remember what it's called, but I have to try to find it one day. Try to have it for next summer. Because it's his favorite color. And we're snaggled up again. This thing does this a lot. Hooks itself on the front hook like that. Or the back hook will hang up on the prop. It seems to be an issue sometimes. Sometimes it gets annoying, it happens so much, but felt like something just bumped it, but might have been a weed it bumped into or something. Nice and weedy down there, but I don't see no fish by eyeball, but doesn't mean there ain't nothing out where I'm casting, so. I start getting into where these weeds are sticking up out of the top of the water. I'll try to cast to those without getting hooked into them. And sometimes the fish are sitting on those. Sometimes it's all in the direction that you're throwing it too. Huh. Come on, fishies. There's big old large jaw, big old small jaw, something. Do 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 do. Smells like a skunk. Uncle Skunkerton. Skunkosaurus Rex. Huh. There's not much real weed cover here. It's just barren, real short stuff. The fish are definitely in the weeds. No, not all of them. That big smallmouth came out from the depths, but I think they were out just suspended and cruising around. I haven't seen any more blow ups though. Oh, floating on the surface over there. I wonder what that is. Probably somebody's trash. Trolling the old, Skunky McPherson's out there somewhere. Trolling the old popper. Looks like somebody's chew tin container or something. Yep. Feels pretty full. Somebody over there on a paddle board. Well, if we get on any more fish, folks, I'll let you know. If not, I think we're going to call it quits here. Looks like the fish just kind of shut off. Well, they didn't shut off. I just changed my deals. I was catching and trolling here and there. I'm getting tired. You all have a great night. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope, we'll see you soon. Won't be long. Peace out.